Welcome back to New England Living. Up next, we're in Norwell, Mass. to visit a unique handmade custom candle company where everything is made with love by Lindsay Reilly, founder and creator of Reilly Lane. Lindsay, you have one of the best smelling businesses around, Reilly Lane, where you handcraft candles right here in Massachusetts. How did this all come about?
Yeah, so this started about 4 years ago. I was making candles during COVID just to help my anxiety, and one thing led to another, selling them in my store, The Q, and it just took off right from there.
Give us an idea of how that business has taken off. What's the production like these days?
We're one of the largest women-owned manufacturers in the area for candles, and we're doing about 1,000 candles a week, if not every couple days.
Wow, and you're doing this all yourself?
Yes, I have myself and a couple part-time people helping us try to keep things moving.
This is inspired by your grandmother. Can you tell us about her and how she's influenced your business?
Yeah, so her name was Elaine Reilly, so the candles are in Reilly Lane, and she was an inspiration to my whole family. She had 6 kids, all boys, 1 girl, and it was all about bringing people together in their home and celebrating everything together. Like, that was the core of everything we did. So it's Reilly Lane, all roads lead home, because that's where she treasured everything, and we always had candles lit.
So your business is heavily influenced by your family, but it's also pretty influenced by New England. What are some of those touches that we can find throughout?
Yeah, so we have a lot of our candles named after places in New England, whether it's the Cape, the Beachcomber, different beaches, the coastal and whatnot. So we try to keep it as local feeling as we can because we are a New England-based company.
We're in one of your Shop the Q locations here in Norwell, and when you walk in, it has this very homey, warm, cozy feel to it. I'm sure that's something that's really intentional.
Yeah, when we were looking for our new location, we wanted you to feel as though you were in your home while you were shopping, and that's really what we achieved here.
What is the story behind Shop the Q and how this came about?
Yeah, so I opened the Q almost 5.5 years ago in Dorchester, and it was just a boutique named after Quincy, because Shop the Q, people call Quincy the Q. I really wanted to find great gifts that were made locally and make people feel beautiful with the clothes that we had as well.
A lot of what we see around here is sourced locally.
Yep.
How do you go about that? Where are you finding these different businesses? And why is that something that's so important to you?
Well, with my first company, it was all about being made in mass, made in the US, and now I think getting able to buy other vendors and artists and stuff like that, having things local in the community is far from any other store that you see out there.
I mean, I could spend all day in this store. This is a dream walking through here. What can we find?
Yeah, so we have a little bit of everything, and in our Norwell location, we have kids' clothes for babies, and then we have women's clothing, home and gift, and we have more of a coastal feel here, I would say, because we have all the coastal towns around us. So whether we're getting a cutting board or oyster bags that are purses, and we have a little something in between for everyone.
The candle making, it all goes on upstairs. What's that process like?
Yeah, so we really wanted a place where we could have the candles downstairs to sell and then the operation upstairs. So we hand pour every candle, mix them, source them, and build the whole company upstairs. And then we have the wax, the fragrances, and that's where we do all of our private labeling candles or our other candles here that we sell in our retail stores.
What goes into making all these candles?
So the start of our process is we have to pour the wax, and then we have to mix it for 2 minutes, and then you pour it into the jars that have the set wicks in them, and then from there you kind of have to wait for them to cool down and get solid again, and then you have to trim the wicks, melt them down so they have that perfect top, and then we lid and label them. So it seems like a quick process, but it actually takes a couple hours, whether it's cooling down or you're pouring more, to get to that point.
And overall, what's your hope when people walk away with a candle? What kind of feel are you hoping to give them?
I think, shopping local is such a huge thing right now, and knowing that it's handmade with love, I feel like, and really there's so much effort put in here with clean fragrance and clean soy wax that people just feel like they did something great, and it's such a great candle and a great product that they're supporting.
We're in front of a really fun area in this store, the Make It Sentimental Bar. How does this all work?
Yeah, so we basically took what Hallmark is with gift cards and Yankee Candle with candles and put it together to have a unique experience. So whether you're gifting a gift, you can kind of make it sentimental for the person you're giving it to.
And what makes these candles special?
For us, we try to source as much as we can in the US, and we also use clean organic products, so soy wax, cotton wicks. We want to have a good quality, good smelling, great candle for everyone.
All right, now I have to see how this Make It Sentimental candle bar works. What are some of the choices that we have here?
Yeah, so we have over 15 scents here that you can choose from, and we have our large mason jar or a frost jar that you can put the labels on, and we have a wide variety of scents.
What are some of those scents? Because for a lot of people, this is the best part.
Yeah, I would say choosing the scent's probably the hardest. We have anything from your coastal scents to your cozy scents. Also, we have some clean scents as well.
There's so many different occasions and milestones represented too. What is the most popular one?
I would have to say our over the bridge one is for New England. Everyone going to the Cape is probably one of our most popular ones.
The local feel there. And a lot of towns, what's the most popular town we have to know?
I would say here it would definitely be Marshfield so far.
Okay, good job, Marshfield. How does this all work? What's the first step?
Yeah, so you're gonna choose your jar and then we're gonna choose your label and we put it on. We can also do some custom labels for people as well, and we actually made you guys one.
Oh, a New England Living candle label, that is amazing. So we pick our jar here.
Yep, and then we'll take one of these off for you.
Okay,
and I'll do one right with you.
Get it nice and centered there.
Yep, you just put it on and...
That's so cute, I love this.
So pretty.
Thank you, and now we have to smell it too. Oh, and it has an amazing smell to it too, of course.
Yeah, it smells like vanilla, so that's actually our signature scent for our brand. All roads lead home.
I love this. Thank you so much. So fun.
Yes, absolutely.